Hey guys, welcome to my channel Easy Paintings by Ishita. I welcome you all to painting class number 17 for the age group of 5 to 10. Parents, if you are new to my channel, I make painting videos every Saturday and I teach the kids to learn with the help of shapes. This way they can remember anything and can draw it with the help of the shapes. So I hope you join the classes and do make use of this free tutorial. And today we are going to make this beautiful elephant. This is a special request and this is by Sarthak. So Sarthak, happy birthday to you and hope you and all the kids enjoy making this tutorial. But before that, let us see what we have done last class. So we had done this beautiful parrot and let's check out the submissions that happened for the last class. So this is Sarthak making a parrot which is very pretty. Good job, Sarthak. Our next submission is by Ria. Ria, I really like the way you did it, but the sky is a little light. Make it a little darker. And our next submission is by Naisha. Good job, Naisha. And before that, we did a catty painting. I will put the link on the top so that you can check out. And let's see the submissions for that week. So our first painting is submitted by Sanjana. Very good job, Sanjana. And this is by Ishani. I love the daisies as well, Ishani. Good job. And this is submitted by Ria. Good job, Ria. And we have Sarthak submitting his smile and a cute catty. So good job, Sarthak. So thank you so much for all the submissions, my kids. And today, let's go ahead and start the class. So kids, today we will be doing an elephant drawing plus painting. So you must be remembering that before we start our class, we need to have our rough copy drawing book, our pencil, and our eraser. Okay, and we always begin the class with learning the shapes, right? So let's quickly start making the shapes. So on the very top of the page, let's make a line. And on the top, make a circle. We would need a circle to make our elephant drawing today. Let's make maybe a rectangle. We would need different shapes basically. So maybe something like straight line and curve on the top, like that. We would also be needing two lines, curve on the sides. So we would need circle, rectangle, these two shapes. We would also be needing today few lines. And pretty much that's it. Okay, so let's start. So at the bottom of the page, let's first learn about an elephant. So what all does an elephant has? It has a big head, it has a big body, it does have 4 legs, it does have a tail, and on the face, the most distinctive feature that an elephant has is its trunk, right? So we will make the trunks. It also has teeth, and the teeth are called as tusks. So 2 tusks that comes out behind the trunk, and it has large ears. So these are few features of an elephant. So let's quickly see how we can make just the face, and then we will move on to the body making. Okay, so for the face, the first thing I would like you to do is let's make a curve like that. Okay, let's make a curve, and from here let's make one more curve, one more curve. So it's like 1 curve on the top, 2 curve connecting it on the sides. Now let's make, so this is basically the head. Okay, now let's make the ears. For that, from here, from the middle of the side curve, make not middle but little below, make two big lines. And from top here, top of the head, connect those lines. So these are basically two ears of the elephant, and this is the face, right? Now, let's make two eyes. And let's make few hair on the top of the head. Now, let's make the main trunk. For that, let's make a U like that, like a big U. And from here, let's do like this. And at the very end, let's make a kind of a circle stuff. And so this is basically the trunk part. Let's make the tusk, which is the teeth, okay? Make one cone here, one cone here. So two tusks. Now, let's make some designs on the trunk. Alright, so pretty much our head part of the elephant is done. So kids, always remember that whatever kind of or whatever angles of elephant you want to make, the face will have these kind of minimum things, that is the big ears, trunk, and the tusk, along with the eyes, okay? Now, as the face is done, let's move on to the next page and let's learn the entire elephant along with the body. Alright, here. Let's go ahead and start again with the face. For that, let's go with the simple version of an elephant first, okay? So let's make a circle. This is the head circle. Let's make a bigger circle for the bottom. Like that, just like a snowman. So a top head and a bottom body. Now let's make the ears. So ears can be of different shape. Here we did a straight curve or a straight line. Here we will not do a straight line. So we will do something like this. It can be any shape, okay? So as the ears are in front of the body, let's delete this part of the body. Let's erase it. Alright, so this is the head, body, and the ears. Now let's make the feet. So if we are making an elephant that we can see from the front side, then only two of his feet would be visible, right? Because the two behind will not be visible to us. So let's make 2 feet. So this is basically a more cartoonish version of our elephant. So we are making 2 little feet. Let's make the nail part. So curve, 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 like that. Now let's make the tail, which is just a little visible, with a teardrop at the end. So this is the tail. And let's now make the trunk. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Okay. So the head top will need to be deleted. Let's make the tusk. Let's make the eyes. Let's make the flicks of hair on the top. All right, and let's make some designs. So this is one of our elephants, right? So this is a more cartoon version of an elephant. So we learned how to make a head. We learned how to make a cartoon version of an elephant. There's one more version that I would like to teach you. So let's make a line. And now let's make the side version of an elephant. For that, let's make the circle for the head. Let's make kind of a circle but a little pressed, okay, like this. So what I'm doing is I'm going like that, and from the middle I'm going like that, like this. Okay, so it's not a circle exactly, but a little flat on top and bottom, and then I have joined the sides. So head and the body. Now let's make 2 feet. So straight 1 feet, straight 2 feet. So these are the feet that we can see from this side, but an elephant has 4 feet, right? Or 4 legs. So let's make 2 more legs which are just partially visible from the back, like this. Okay, so let's make the nails like this. And now let's make a tail. So it's going up, and a teardrop on the top like this. And now let's make the ears first. So let me make a different shape ear this time. So let me go like that, like that, like this, like that, like this, like this. Okay, so it's basically a cone shape. So if the ears are in front of the body, then the body will not be visible, right? So let's delete this part. So kids, we have the face, we have the body, we have the ears, right? We also have the tail and the legs. Now tell me, what all other things do we need? Okay, so we need the trunk, we need the eyes, and anything else? No, I think that's it. So let's make the trunk, and this time I'm not making a trunk at the bottom. Let me make it a little up. Let's see how it looks. So one will be short, the other bottom one will be long, and let's make the eyes. The eye shape will be that side. Now, as the trunk is the topmost thing, the bottom ear and face partition needs to be deleted. So let us delete the bottom part. Here we go. Our elephant is now ready. Let's make some markings. These are basically the skin curves on the trunk of the elephant. So kids, okay, let me just shape this part a little bit. Let's make it like this. So our elephant lines so that it looks like a one single body and not like a partition. Okay, so our elephant from a side view is now done. Does it look like an elephant to you? It sure does to me. Just making some lines on the ears. All right, it's done. So kids, we made 3 elephant now. One is the elephant head. One is a simple cartoon version with circles, and the one is side version. Okay, and we tried to make 3 different kind of ears, so you can choose any kind of ears that you like, which is a little pointy or a little round or with a flat bottom. So you have a choice of making as per your liking. Okay, so kids, now let's take a quick 5 minutes break. Just get some snacks and water and come back to me along with your fair copy of your drawing book. You would also need a pencil and eraser along with your color box, your wet or your dry tissue paper. You would also need paint brushes and your painting palette or your color palette. Okay, see you soon. Hey kids, welcome back to the class. So these are a few of my old paintings or the classes that we have done. If you haven't missed it, I'm just showing you because a lot of new people have joined the class. So let me show what we did before. If you would like, just go back to the playlist and you will find all the classes tutorials for these. Okay, I will put the link on the description where you will find all of these paintings. These are my work. We did a beautiful unicorn. We did zebra. We also did a catty painting. We did a beautiful parrot, which was our very last class. Okay, and now let's do a beautiful elephant painting here. So I have got my drawing book ready. I hope you have your fair copy of drawing book ready, and we will soon begin to make our drawing first and then the coloring part. Okay, all right, so we will make an elephant here and some more stuff around the elephant. Okay, the first thing I would like you to do is, if this is the book, check out the middle of the book. This is the middle. Now, the bottom part, take half of that. So this is the middle, right? So here we will make a very faint line, or with very gentle hands, just make a line. Okay, like this. Now, on top of this, we will make our elephant stand. Okay. So now, leave a gap of this much. And here, we will begin the head. So, just make with very gentle hand, kids, we don't want it to be very dark because we will later be deleting it, okay? So with very gentle hands, make a circle. Okay, now let's make the body. So from here, I'm going down, and from here I am going down. It's like a 2 circle that I'm making, like this. So this is the body, this is the head. Let me just erase the inner lines. So this is the head and this is the body. Now let's make the feet. So I'm going like this. Like this. So this is first feet. And let's make one more feet, the back feet. Okay, 2 feet, and one is just peeking out from the back and one is peeking out in the front, like that. So these are 4 feet, head and the body. Now let's make a big ear. So for that, I'm doing like that. Or else let's make a bigger one than this. Like this. This is one ear. Let's make another one here. So one side, the head of the elephant is little tilted, okay? So one of the ears is very big and visible. The other one is on that side, so a little is only peeking through. So for that, let's make a small ear like this, because this is the head, okay, like this. So this way we can figure out that the elephant is a little turned and looking towards us, okay. Now let's make the trunk. I'm thinking to make a different shaped trunk. Let's go on the top. So I'll make the first one from here or here, like this. Okay, let's make the other one from here, like this, and let's make the eyes. So to see, I have made one from the very top, one from the bottom, and I will make the eyes here. Half eyes is peeking through and the other eyes is peeking through, okay. And here, let me just like that, okay. And here, this is the beginning of the trunk. Let's show a little mouth, as in he's laughing, okay, like this. Now let's make a V on the top, like that. Let's make the eyes a little round at the middle. Let's make a little hair, fluff, 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 fluff. All right, and let's make a beautiful tail. So I'm making like this. Let's make a tail like that. Okay, let's make, okay, so pretty much our elephant is drawn. Let me just delete the part of the ear because the trunk is from the front, right? And the face part also, because that will show that the trunk is from the front. So our elephant is almost done. Now let's make the surrounding. What is the elephant doing? Maybe he is splashing some water. So let's make some water like that. Big oval drops. Or let's do one thing. Just make a line like that and just make some drops like this. In fact, let's delete this part. We'll directly do it with color. We will not outline it. Okay. All right. if he's splashing water, then maybe the elephant is standing on the water. So let's remove the ground, remove the line, and let's make a puddle, a water puddle. So from here, made a puddle. Let's make some rocks. And maybe later we will make one more rock here, one more rock here, and maybe we'll make some more grasses, but not now, later with color. Okay, so our drawing part is done, kids. Let's quickly get our watercolors. Welcome back, kids. So I am now ready with my final drawing with the colors along with water. I am using 3 paint brushes. One is very fat. You can take any fat brush you have. Then the second one and a fine brush. And we will need a tissue paper to clean our brush and wipe our brushes often. Okay, so this is basically our drawing. So this is the sky part. So you always know that we always start any watercolor scenery with painting the sky first, right? The larger areas should be covered first. So let's paint it. Let's make it a little yellow. Okay, so just dip your paintbrush in water. And now let's do one thing. Let's just wet the paper first. So just wet the paper first. Okay, we have wetted our paper, and now before it dries up, let's quickly take some yellow. I'm taking a very light pale yellow and just paint the sky. Don't make it very yellow. We just want a very faint yellow color, not a lot of color. Because whenever we have a subject is called as the main hero of the painting. That hero should get all the attention, right? So we have to keep the other stuff very neutral color or very light in color. So our hero of our painting is the elephant, right? So we will keep the rest of the colors very light. Alright, so around the elephant, I covered the area with a faint yellow color. Let me do it around the rocks too, because the sunlight is also going there, right? Take some water on your brush, take very little color, and just paint it all yellow. All right, so the surroundings of our main hero is now complete. Let's clean up our brush by dipping it in clean water and drying up the brush. Now, what color is the elephant? Can you tell me? Yeah, it's green color, right? And in watercolor, In the palette, we do not have any gray color. So what are we going to do? We're going to take lots of water and just a little of black. So that will give us a very gentle black wash color, which is our gray color. Okay. So I'm taking lots of water, just a little of black. Do you see how watery it has become? And with this, we will paint the body or the whole of our elephant. Just don't put the color on the eyes and the lips. Let's do it. Alright, body is done. I'm just wetting my brush, taking the color. Kids, do not make it very black, okay? Make it grayish black. So take very little of black color. And do not forget to do the ears and the trunk. And now we have the feet. So this is done. This is done. Make sure you are always in your lines, inside your lines. Don't go outside the lines, okay? So let this dry now. And until it dries, let's do the rest of the things. So as this is drying, we will not do the water because this gray will spill into the water from the sides. Let's do the rocks first, okay? Just clean up your brush by dipping it in water. For the rocks, let's take some brown. So I've taken some brown. I have not wet the space yet. So directly on the brush color, I will be applying the brown. Alright, this is done. Let me take some more. Alright, this rock is done. Let's do this rock. Kids, if your brush is dry, if you won't have to scribble, take some water, okay? Let this not be dry. Otherwise, painting will be difficult. So make sure your paintbrush is always wet and has water always. Alright, this rock is done, and the very last rock. Okay, this rock is done. Alright, so the rocks is done and our elephant is now dry. Let's now paint the water. So what color is the water, kids? Yes, it's blue. Okay, so let's first dry this, wet the space with some clean water. So this is clean water, so just wet the paper with clean water on your water brush, and then let's pick up the blue color and apply. Alright, So my palette has this blue. You can use whatever blue is available with you. And let's paint this blue. Easy. Make sure you don't go over the feet, but in the middle of the feet there is a space for water, so make sure you fill that space, okay? All right. All right, so this is our water. This is done. Now let us show that the elephant is splashing some water on himself. So my paintbrush is just wet. I will take some water or blue color. Let me just make some splashes. So from the center, I'm doing like that, like this. Like that. Let's put some drops here because it's flattering, right? All right, it's splattered. So this is done. One big important thing we have missed. Can you tell me what? We did not color the tail. So here is my gray color and I'm applying it onto the tail. Okay, so pretty much the drawing is done. Let's color the eyes and the lips. Let's not color the eyes. We'll do it with our pen, okay? Let's just color the lips. Let me take a red color. And the lips. All right, let's make this picture a little more colorful. For that, let's make some grasses. So clean up your paintbrush, dry it up on the tissue paper, and again wet it just a little bit and pick up some green color. So here maybe on the corner side of a stone, maybe some here, let's make some here. So what I'm doing is from the bottom till the top, I'm just making some lines. Some here, some here. So kids, once I completed the grass, I used a pen, a fine tip pen, a gel pen, and with that I made the lines. Okay, I outlined the water, the rocks, also the elephant. So what I did is I erased the head part from here. I just made the ears. I made the trunk. I made these lines. I made the eyes, the lips. And I outlined. I did not outline this part because the water is in front of the body, right? So I outlined the feet. I'm not making nails because the feet is inside the water. Let me just make the water a little, maybe a little waves. as the elephant is standing. So around him, his feet is inside the water, so around him there are little ripples of water. So kids, I basically recorded everything, and then I saw my camera did not record anything, and I had already completed by then. So now I'm just explaining what you need to do. So once you complete the entire painting, just like after the grass, you have to take up your pen and start to outline the elephant like this. I will put a picture on the screen so you can stop it there, and you can just keep watching and keep doing. Make all these markings, make 2 eyebrows. I made some markings on the ears, some on the trunk, made 2 eyebrows, made these flicks, colored the lips red, and the tail, and that's it. So I did not make nails because it's inside the water, but rest of the stuff are all done. So I hope it was an easy tutorial for you. Just complete the tutorial by writing your name and you are all done. So I hope you liked today's tutorial, kids. This was a special request from Sarthak's mama that he likes elephants. So this is especially to teach him and all the kids elephant. And kids, if you have any request or if you want auntie to make any special painting which you like, that can be anything, an animal, a scenery, a car, a machine, or anything you like. Just let your mama know so that she can tell me, and then I can consider making that for the next class. Okay? So till then, we will see you again next week. Do make this very nicely and neatly, and do submit your artwork as soon as you can. All right? Take care, kids. Bye-bye. So kids, I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope you share this class details with your friends as well, and do consider subscribing. And do not forget to submit your artwork on the email ID I have mentioned under the description box. See you soon next week. Bye-bye.